This video is going to be about quarter-inch audio jacks and phone tips for your early headphones and speakers from the 1920s. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you. Early headphones and speakers had phone tips, which were metal prongs that could be plugged into spring-loaded clips or tightened down to a binding post. This is a Radiola 3. The phone tips from the horn speaker are plugged onto the left side of the receiver. This is an Areola Junior crystal radio set. By loosening the binding post nut, slide the phone tip through the hole in the stud and retighten the binding post nut. Atwater Kent TA Island on a breadboard. You can connect 3 headphones or a horn speaker by loosening the side screw, placing the phone tip through the hole, and retightening the side screw. This is a 1923 regenerative receiver from R. Mitchell Company, SEARDE, type AD2. The 2 binding posts on the left of the cabinet are for a loudspeaker. Quarter-inch headphone jack to the left is for the detector for headphone use only. Quarter-inch jack in the middle is for headphone or loudspeaker using 1 stage of audio amplification. Quarter-inch jack to the right is for a loudspeaker and 2 stages of audio amplification. When plugging into any of the 3 quarter-inch audio jacks, the loudspeaker binding posts are disconnected. That makes it possible to leave a speaker connected to the binding post and bypass it by plugging in another speaker to any of the jacks. This is a quarter-inch audio jack, easy jack, and it has phone tips on the back side, which makes it easy to plug in your headphones or your speaker into the phone tips in the back, and then you can just plug it into your audio jacks on your receiver. This is a Murdoch quarter-inch audio jack, model 401. With this quarter-inch jack, you can plug up to 4 sets of headphones, plugging the terminal tips into the back side of the connector. This would have been handy in the early 20s when the radio tubes used an amp apiece, and if you had 4 listeners using headphones, you could limit the number of tubes in the receiver, saving on the battery. Quarter-inch headphone jack from the 1920s for single headphone or speaker. Unscrew the cover of the quarter-inch jack. Loosen the two terminal screws. Place the phone tip in the slot and tighten the screws. Then rescrew the connector cover. This is a Nutridyne TRF radio receiver, probably a kit or homebrew from the early to mid-20s. First, second, and third station selector tuner. Detector jack switches off last two audio stages. First stage audio jack. Second stage audio jack. It was common in the early 20s to have several jacks with switching to shut off the filaments of the tubes not in use to save on the batteries. When you plug into the first jack, the detector jack, it's only using 3 tubes, 2 RF amplifiers and a detector. When you plug into the second jack, it eliminates the last audio amplifier. It's running on 4 tubes. When you plug into the third jack, all 5 tubes, 2 RF amps, detector, and 2 AF amps are running. When using headphones, you would plug into the first jack. The second jack could be used for powering a loudspeaker for strong or local stations. The third jack would be used for powering a loudspeaker when all 5 tubes were needed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe and give a thumbs up. Thank you.